This intro is a little awkward to film because I think Monica can hear me right now.
My toes aren't in this, right?
Hey besties, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going book shopping, but not just any book shopping. I am currently in New York City, so I'm visiting Monica Kim. If you know her, you know her, and if you don't know her, you should know her. I will link her down below. But we're just hanging out, and I told her that I wanted to do sort of like a bookshop crawl throughout New York. I've been to a couple of bookstores. The other times I've been to New York, like I've been to Books Are Magic, and I've also been to the Strand. But there's a lot of like really cute bookshops that I haven't been to, so we're gonna go just survey the land and see what they have to offer. And we also are going to be getting lunch with Cindy and Emma. If you don't know them, you should also know them. But we're just gonna like have a cute little day. We're gonna go get dim sum. Also, I'm in Monica's bathroom right now because the lighting is just actually phenomenal. Like she has this like little window that just is like bringing in the light in a way where I was like, that's where I'm gonna film my intro. So yeah. Also, look at how cute the decor is in Monica's apartment. It's just cottagecore exquisite. Before we get into this video, I do want to say that it is being sponsored by our lovely friends at Book of the Month. Why go all the way to New York City or a bookstore to get new releases when you could just get them delivered to your house? If you haven't heard of Book of the Month, it is a very popular online book subscription service where every month their team vets hundreds of new releases and they choose 5 to 7 titles for you as a reader to choose from. It just saves you time going out and looking at all the new releases out there. There's so many books. So they just save you time, and then you get to pick a book, you get an amazing hardcover for a great price, and their book selection is always bomb. I am a huge fan of Book of the Month. I actually pay for Book of the Month when I'm not working with them, and I love that you can not only get the new release titles they list every month, but if there was ever a month where you were choosing between 2 titles or it wasn't in the budget and you missed it, you can always go back and get past titles, which is really exciting. This time around, Book of the Month let me choose the 2 titles that I was most interested in from this month's picks. First of these is Girl Forgotten. I almost forgot what it was called for a second. Forgot, get it? I'm so funny. Anyway, this is by Karen Slaughter, and some of you may know Karen Slaughter is one of my favorite thriller authors, and this is actually a sequel to Pieces of Her. I will admit Pieces of Her is probably my least favorite Karen Slaughter book that I've read, but I read the description of it and it sounds really interesting because it is a mystery where the character Andrea is now a US Marshal, and so she's like going to solve a mystery, and so it seems like her character probably has had some character development since we last read about her, so I'm willing to give her another shot. But essentially in this book there is an unsolved murder, and so 40 years later people are trying to solve the murder of a girl named Emily who was murdered on prom night. And so Andrea goes to where this death happened and she's going to figure out what's going on, and I like it. I like the idea of it, so I'm willing to give Andrea's character another chance. And then the other book that I chose is Daisy Darker by Alice Feeney. I've actually never read an Alice Feeney book, only because some of her other books have mixed reviews, but I can never pass up a cover that looks like this. I love a thriller with like a bright colored font over a dark, mysterious background. We just love to see it. And so this one is about a girl named Daisy Darker, who would have thought, and her family is getting together on a remote island for her grandmother's 80th birthday. And so as the family arrives, apparently all of them are harboring secrets, and then the grandmother is found dead, and then another family member, and it seems like people are killing them off one by one, which is interesting. I haven't really read a lot of thrillers where people are like kind of being like picked off one by one, and I think I would be definitely interested in getting into something like that. If you're interested in getting one of these books or one of the other great picks for this month, you can get your first Book of the Month box for $9.99 with the code SIZZLE, and I highly recommend it. I just feel like they've got a great selection and it's a good time, and it's always good to have someone else curating what you're gonna read because we don't have the time. We simply don't have the time. The first bookstore we went to was You and Me, which is located in Chinatown. This was a really cute bookstore. It's super small. It was right near where we got dim sum. I loved the book selection here. I also loved that they had this little selection of books for a friend that had passed away. It was so cute, it almost made me cry. But overall, very cute bookstore. Would recommend going. It has a small selection, but it's all good books. Next bookstore that we went to was the Seaport McNally Jackson. This is a bookstore that has 4 locations, but Monica said that this one was the cutest. We went here and it was really cute. It had a huge selection. It had a really cute upstairs. I really liked it a lot.
About you.
They said that just one look and I'd get caught too. 'Cause there's something about you, and you know it too. All I do is think about you. Your eyes, your scent, your touch is all I dream of. Now I can't live without you. I hope you feel it too.
Okay, so I haven't been talking for this vlog, so I thought I should do a talking update. But we just left Seaport McNally Books, and we're about to go to Sweet Pickle Books, which is a book place that sells pickles. And Cindy is actually about to leave. She has to go edit a video.
Which bookstore did you like better, Seaport or You and Me?
I think I liked You and Me because it's really like quaint. And the owner was really nice. She recognized Monica. She was like, have you been here before? You're beautiful. You look good. She kind of did though. She was like, you look amazing. She does look amazing.
She let me use her bathroom last time. That's how you know.
Was it an employee only bathroom?
Yeah.
The third bookstore that we went to was Sweet Pickle Books, and like I said, they do sell pickles. It was cute inside. It had more of a used bookstore vibe. We didn't stay in there for too long, but I would love to try the pickles in the future. The next bookstore that we went to was the Bluestockings Cooperative, which is a really cool bookstore that is queer owned and just raises up a lot of really good queer authors, as well as just a lot of nonfiction books on really great topics. I think that this was also a really cool bookstore because they also had a lot of resources for homeless people inside. They had free COVID testing, they had free drug testing, they had a lot of cool things that offer a lot of things to the community, and I just thought it was a really nice bookstore overall.
Tell us about the book that you got, Emma.
So, I got a book called...
Oops.
Well, it was so bound to happen. So it is called No Bad Parts, and it is by Richard C. Schwartz, Dr. Richard C. Schwartz. So he is the creator of the internal family systems model of therapy, which is a really interesting method of healing trauma through therapy that I'm very interested in. And I want to learn more. So when I saw it at Bluestockings, I was like, how could I not?
It's time to pick it up. Are you organizing the...
Yeah, it was just like chaotic.
You're not even taking a book, you're just organizing.
The next bookstore we went to was Book Club, which honestly was my favorite. I loved that it was a bar inside.
Mother, I crave violence.
They had a really cute selection, and they had these mystery date books, and I just really liked it. I liked the vibe overall. I definitely would want to go here again.
What did you get?
Oh, the book that I just bought?
Yeah.
I don't remember. It is called Margaret and the Mystery of the Missing Body by Megan Milks. Kaylee told me on this. It is apparently like a queer coming of age novel set in high school but not YA, about a girl who goes into eating disorder recovery and has some sort of like thriller solving crime subplot.
Okay.
Right, Kaylee,
that sounds
was that
interesting.
I haven't read it.
Oh, you haven't
No,
read it?
I just picked it up and I was like, this is an Emma book.
Really?
It like ticks a lot of
That
the
is so
boxes.
sweet.
That does seem like a U
I'm
book.
excited. Yeah,
Yeah.
It really, it speaks to me. So.
What's it called?
It's called The Rat Bohemia by Sarah Schulman, and it was written during the AIDS crisis, and she's a lesbian, so it's like from the perspective of lesbians during the AIDS
interesting.
crisis. And I like it a lot, so I picked up other books by her. I picked up this, which is a memoir, it's nonfiction. It's called The Gentrification of the Mind, Witness to a Lost Imagination, and it's about how queer culture was changed after the AIDS crisis and like the gentrification of gay neighborhoods because so many people died. And it sounds really good, and also
Oh, that's so interesting. I mean, it is. I'm not being.
I was on camera and I was like, yeah.
No, I really meant that it was interesting. Like, I didn't think about the fact that like so many people died during the AIDS crisis that like it would change neighborhoods. Like that's really interesting.
And it was funny because I picked up a different book, and at a different bookshop, the bookseller was like, you need to read this. And I was like, I just bought that 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, he
So,
was
it's a good sell.
giving you some bangers.
This is another one by her. This is another fiction.
You were up with this author.
Yeah, I am. And this is like a sad lesbian book. And then this is also by her. And this is one I've been meaning to get pick up for ages, but I waited for paperback. And it's Let the Record Show, A Political History of Act Up New York.
This is another nonfiction.
Yeah, about the AIDS crisis.
She's an expert on.
I'm not.
No, not you.
Sarah.
I meant
Oh,
the
that's
author.
Sarah. Yeah.
Since she wrote 3 books
Correct.
about
Well,
it.
she lived through it, and yeah, this is so floppy and satisfying.
Yeah, that is really nice.
Kaylee is giving intellectual.
That wasn't that like just the coziest thing. I love just like making her haul things.
That was
Specifically books.
my first book haul, and like, I don't even know.
I'll link the channel. Owl says hoot.
Don't do it.
I don't think it's called that anymore.
No, it's just /Kaylee.
I like that your eye makeup matches your pajamas. Why am I covering it? The next day we went to the Mysterious Bookshop, and I really loved this one because they specialize in mystery books, thrillers, and horror, just anything that kind of strikes you as mystery. And I just loved the vibe in here. I loved the really high ceilings. There were just so many books. I loved the letters. Overall, just really good vibes, and also one of my favorite genres. So if you are into thrillers or mystery, I definitely recommend coming here. On my last full day, we went to Greenlight bookstore, and I gotta be honest, I think this was my least favorite bookstore that we went to. It's in Brooklyn, but it kind of gives me Barnes & Noble vibes. Like, there just didn't really feel like there was anything special about it, but obviously it's always good to support local. So if you're in the area, it's cute, it's got a good book selection, but overall, the vibes just like weren't really it for me, but it still was like, you know, books, which we love, okay? Looks like I didn't brush my hair here, and to be honest, there's a good chance that I didn't, so just don't judge me. Okay, so I am back in Atlanta. I think it's been about 2 or 3 weeks since I went to New York, and I'm finally ready to film a haul for you guys. I didn't get a chance to do it while I was away, so I just was like, I'll just do it when I get home, it's fine. And so despite going to 7 bookstores, I did only end up with 2 books and 1 other thing, which I'll show you. And you know, sometimes it's good to really be selective with what books we buy. I'm also just really picky when it comes to buying books. I feel like some people know this about me, but I really only like to buy things that I've already read. And so I love going to bookstores for like the vibes, but I don't always like buy things. Now, other items in my life, I buy everything, but books, I'm a little bit more picky. The first thing that I got is this mystery book date from Book Club. I did show this earlier in the vlog that they had these. I've been wanting to do a mystery book situation for a long time, and so when I saw these in store, I was like so excited. And the bookseller that I was talking to actually told me that he was really excited that I picked this because he had handpicked the book himself and like set up the display. And so what we have on here, it says like what to expect, and it's just really cute. I love that it's wrapped in like the paper, and then it has just like what is kind of like gonna draw you to the book. So it says what to expect: end of the world ... or is it? Gripping world building, fast-paced plot, sci-fi for people skeptical of sci-fi, detective work, and slow burn romance. What drew me in is not that it sounds like it's post-apocalyptic, but that it said detective work and slow burn romance, because those are 2 things that I really like. And so I'm kind of like, if the world is ending, there's world building, it's sci-fi, but like not too hard sci-fi. I don't know, it's really exciting. I'm not gonna open it right now on camera because I am going to be doing a vlog where I read a couple of like mystery date books, blind date books. That's what they're called, blind date with a book. I've been calling it the wrong thing, sorry about that. I'm excited about this, and I will show you guys this very soon. I think probably in my next video I'm uploading, you'll see what book this is. We're not going to reveal it just yet. The next book I got was also from Book Club. I just really loved their vibes. It honestly was my favorite bookstore that we went to, so I really wanted to be a patron of their bookstore. So I bought this first, actually. So I was kind of like, well, I want to buy something here and support them. So I was like, what could I buy that I would be happy to have another copy of, or that I've been like looking for a copy of? And I saw this edition of Persuasion. As many of you know, I'm a Jane Austen girly through and through now, and Persuasion is my favorite. And I saw this cover and I was like, I need that right now. So I went ahead and bought that, and then I saw this display and I ended up buying this after. So these were like 2 separate purchases, but they're both from Book Club, and I would really highly recommend going to that bookstore if you live in New York. If I lived there, I would literally go there all the time. It was just like the vibes were immaculate. I loved that they served drinks, they served coffee, they had a little patio area, they had a seating area. It was just really cute, and they let dogs inside. I saw multiple dogs in there. It was a good time. So yeah, I bought both of these from Book Club and I don't regret it. Like I said, I didn't really buy a lot of other books from other places, no offense to those bookstores, but again, I'm just kind of picky when it comes to buying books. But I really liked the Mysterious Bookshop as well. That was probably like my second favorite bookstore that we went to, just because of their whole premise, and I just loved the interior. And so this isn't a book, but I came across this puzzle. And so essentially what it is it's called Murder Most Puzzling, and it is a 500-piece puzzle. But the way that it works is that you read about the mystery of like what's happening on the puzzle, and there's no reference photo. And so basically it says, begin by reading the story of the incident, then guided by the narrative rather than a visual reference, complete the jigsaw puzzle. The finished image provides all the clues you need to crack the case. When I was a kid, Clue was my favorite board game, so I just kind of like mystery-based games, and so I'm really excited to try this. I'm not normally a puzzle person, but I just thought this was really cool. I also thought this would be a really cool like video concept. I also liked the plot for this particular puzzle. I think they had 2 different ones, but I was drawn to this one. It said, someone's been strangled at the International Clairvoyance Convention just before they could unmask a fraud at work in the crowd. Only the great detective Medea Thorne can find the killer, but every sleuth needs a sidekick. That's where you come in. I don't know, it just sounds exciting. I also was thinking that I should do this as a video. So what I would do is like take my camera and like show you like me putting the what? Excuse me, I'm in the middle of talking. Why are you being crazy? But essentially, I think it would be a really good video where I do this on camera and we like solve it together. Kind of, well, I guess we wouldn't solve it together because you would be watching, but anyway, I was also thinking it might be cool to make it a drunk literacy. So like if I were to be inebriated trying to do a puzzle and solve a mystery, that would be cool. I think I might do like it as like a collab with someone, like maybe with Erin or one of my friends or something. It would just be like a fun little activity to do. And so yeah, I don't know, whodunit meets jigsaw. We love to see it. I may not have bought that many things, but I really enjoyed my time going to all these bookstores. I just thought they all had great vibes, and I'm really happy with the things that I did purchase, and I'm really excited to find out what book is in here. And so stay tuned for the vlog where I unwrap this, because I am waiting with bated breath just as much as you guys are. And I've been back for a couple of weeks, so I've really been wondering what it is, and I have had self-control and not opened it. So yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed this vlog down below. I would really love to hear what you think of this content. I had just a lot of fun. I also had a great time with Monica visiting her, and as you guys saw, I got to see Cindy and Emma as well, and then also hang out with Kaylee, who is Monica's roommate. And so it was just a really fun, cute time, and I love visiting my pals. I'm actually going to Los Angeles in September to visit Elias, so I'll probably film some content there too. I don't know if I'll do another like book shopping vlog, but I might do like a collab with Monica and Elias, because me and Monica are going together. Basically, while I was with Monica, I was like, oh, I really want to visit Elias in LA, because he moved to LA recently, and she was like, me too. And so we FaceTimed him because he got a new cat. If you haven't seen his video where he shows off his beautiful new cat Pira, you have to go watch that. But basically we were like, we're gonna come visit you. So we bought tickets to go see him in September, and so I'm really excited to see my booktube friends again. I feel like throughout the pandemic I didn't really get to see them that many times, so it's really exciting to go to LA. I also went to LA last year for vacation, and I really enjoyed it. The food in LA is chef's kiss, and I know that Elias lives near a lot of great food, so I'm looking forward to that. Let me know if there's anything particular you'd want to see all of us do together, like as far as a collab, or if you want to see more book shopping stuff like in LA maybe. I don't know. Let me know down below, and I really hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you all so much for watching. You're all beautiful. Have a nice day.